going to be able to do too much. Does not have cloak. Let me just double check that. Nope, does not. So it will be interesting to see if he can. I'm not going to try to cloak it. Actually, there's nothing really to attack the Banshees. Waiting for a medevac joining in. Mutalisk coming across center field here. Going to keep challenging. Hellions going to pass by the drone on the low ground. Drone is going to get scouted. There you go. Mutalisk going to come intercept that Hellion. The wall is still down. Hellion's not able to break up there. Banelings left at the rocks. They were Zerglings attacking the rocks. Now the rocks will get finished there by Idra. Idra just keeping map control with the Mutalisk. Siege mode being started right now for AllAboutYou. Siege tanks being thrown down. So that'll be very useful against the Banelings. +1 armor for AllAboutYou being started, so he'll be 1/1 infantry there. The creep is starting to reach midfield as well, so very good from Idra keeping his creep up. Lots of Banelings, lots of Zerglings, lots of Mutalisks, so pretty good composition here. Right now, only 1 Thor on the map. We'll be able to magic box that. 1 tank in production as well, so very light metal so far from AllAboutYou. Primarily this Marine army. They do have shields completed. They do have stims, so it is going to be interesting to see which way he can go. It's going to come down to the Baneling micro if he can pull off some really solid Baneling micro here. That's AllAboutYou, that is. It's going to be... Idra's definitely going to push him with everything he can. Centrifuge is finished on those Banelings. They are faster on creep, as you can see there. Here comes the engagement here. Idra is going to pull around and catch quite a few, if not all of the Marines there. Thor is magic boxed. Idra will clean up the remaining Marines with the Mutalisk. Very good play. You've seen this a few times in the... obviously in the pro leagues here. Idra showing that he does know that that positioning really, really well. Going to clean up the harass. AllAboutYou has been reset. He does have a tank on the low ground. 2 barracks going down on the low ground. Command center trying to find a place to land. He wants to get that gold expansion, but has lost quite a bit of map control as Idra's getting a 4th hatchery, 3rd and 4th hatchery set up. Be able to start upping his production. Gas is a little low for Idra right now. He's got actually all of it saturated, so it's going to be on pace with AllAboutYou. He's just dumping a ton of gas into Mutalisk because they're going to start harassing on the platform here. Going to see that, yes, AllAboutYou is setting up on the low ground. Stim goes down. Marines are challenged. Does shell one of the Mutalisks, though. Marines very solid versus Mutalisks, so... Checking Idra, he's got a bit of a worker lead right now. It's about even income-wise. AllAboutYou doing a great job at keeping up. Does control the left watchtower now. Right watchtower is really getting creep pushed by Idra. Idra just keeping those Mutalisks very, very active. Want to make sure that he does a huge job of staying ahead of those Mutalisks. So, gonna see which way it goes because he's gonna be really careful. There's 5. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. There's 5 siege tanks. Yep. 5 siege tanks, kind of in the choke here from AllAboutYou. AllAboutYou's planetary fortress is done, so he will have an easier time holding the middle. Idra is going to bring those Mutalisks and try to snipe that refinery, slow down the gas, and AllAboutYou does get it with minimal losses there. Some turret damage, but nothing too crazy. AllAboutYou does blow a stim to deny the Mutalisk there, as well as one of the creep tumors, so not too bad. Idra, you can see, controls quite a large portion of the map, working creep basically in every angle here. My top half of my mini-map is all purple, so very, very solid creep control from Idra. Looks like AllAboutYou is going to try to push in, leaving tanks behind. Got to be really careful with these floating Mutalisks around. Gonna bring up the tanks. There you go. Mobile force trying to challenge the Mutalisk here. Does get one of the Mutalisk. Doesn't see the high ground as being taken by Idra right now. It looks like he's just trying to poke in here. AllAboutYou has a really good positioning, quite small bio again now. It's starting to even out. 1 tank does get sniped. He's down to 6 tanks total on this push. Still primarily Marines. Oh, another tank getting sniped, so he's down to 4 tanks, 2 snipes in that. Idra's Mutalisk ball just doing a terrible, terrible damage to these tanks, forcing the Marines to stay on that side. Marines are trying to split now. Some Marines being thrown down on the low ground will be challenged by the Spine Crawlers and the Queen down there. Spine Crawler does get taken out. It looks like tanks are being left behind. The Mutalisk are being brought in to deal with that. Spine Crawlers do go down. 1 Queen goes down, but very minimal drone losses from that. Idra does pack up with his Zergling. Oh, there we go. Idra packs right into the middle there. All of the Banelings hit their marks. Idra's able to clean up most of the tanks there and is able to push right back into the center here of AllAboutYou's base. AllAboutYou is basically back on his heel. Lots of Mutalisk stuff. The Planetary Fortress not able to do anything for that. Another command center was being built by AllAboutYou, not able to get finished. There's not enough anti-air right now for AllAboutYou. He's trying to get 2 Thors out. Is going to lose this gold expansion. Does not have another expansion. It looks like a medevac was being pushed forward by AllAboutYou and a few ground forces, but they will get decimated there. AllAboutYou is back on his heels, back into 2 base here as Idra has taken a pretty solid challenge on that. It's just going to kill out anything left. There's a little bit of a drop coming from AllAboutYou in the northern side. We'll see the hatchery now on the high ground. Mutalisk being brought back though to intercept that drop. That drop will not be effective at all as the Mutalisk numbers are continuing to increase. Zerglings is being reinforced by Idra as well. He has taken the center of the map. A few Thors left for AllAboutYou, trying to rebuild the command center. No siege tanks, 2 more in production, but Idra has taken a very, very solid control of the map there. So we'll see which way this goes as Idra's ball is just continuing to get bigger. He's doing a great job. Does see the Thors are back up, so we'll have to continue using that magic box, making sure you don't group up those Mutalisks so the splash damage from the Thors is negated. Idra taking the eastern expansion as well. AllAboutYou scouts it out, doesn't stop there. Idra does see that though. Very, very good mini-map awareness as Zerglings are kind of pouring in here to the Thor bio army. Banelings are going to crush those guys quite a bit. Zerglings are shredded. The Banelings are shredded as well. Minimal damage on that one. The drop was cleaned up here by Idra and this Mutalisk. Idra, as you can see, primarily just reinforcing with Banelings, Zergling, Mutalisk. So 62 Zerglings in production for Idra right now. He is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hatch right now on Xel'Naga Cavern. So he's pretty much taken quite a commanding map control. AllAboutYou is trying to cut back into that gold expansion. Little marine pushes here and there, just not effective versus the solid bio army or the obviously solid Mutalisk army here from Idra. Checking the unit count, there's 38 Mutalisks, so they outnumber pretty much all of the army right now of AllAboutYou, not counting the remaining Zerglings and Banelings on the map. So it looks like one more push here from Idra. Quite a few Banelings there going to work their way into the middle. No Planetary Fortress or anything like that. Magic Box coming in. Both Thors fall down. Another Thor in the back. That is dropped almost instantly by Idra. Good game from AllAboutYou. Idra does advance into the semi-finals here, actually. AllAboutYou does go out on this one 2-0, so good game from Idra, well played on both games. AllAboutYou just not able to stay in it with them.